10:21 currently at the moment. It is Thursday morning. We finished up a workout. Got there at 3:30. We're supposed to originally be there at 3. We finally started advancing and looking towards getting the ivory headwear design and whole collaboration underway, right? So the draft being that we're going to do the same thing that we did with this hat, with a different style hat, but with this style of hat, which is honestly, if I'm being honest, the same thing. A lot of people can't really tell much of the difference, which is not wrong to be like, what's the difference? The difference is mainly is the fitting and how it feels in terms of comfort and whatnot. Because this hat, I'm gonna be honest, not too bad. This guy, just a little bit more snug. But then again, I wear this one a lot more as compared to this one, so this one's a little bit more tighter on the head. But that's all because this one's a little bit more loose. No, actually, no, it's not. It's about the same thing. But we're gonna be heading over to Ivory Head, where it's a little workshop to kind of move forward and get this underway. I'm bringing this hat to kind of have a reference point so that when I do buy the sample hat, which for this hat for Tyler's is going to be a black hat, his date, the phrase, time, all that, and yeah. Other than that, it's been tougher a couple of days in terms of we lost a good old neighbor here where we reside, which kind of sucks, hurts, because it's a very positive person by the name of Larry, which my condolences to the family. And this year bears a lot of loss, which isn't exactly the easiest pill to swallow. In other news, I missed 2 entries for the Instagram page because, for one, I work 6 days out of the week. The Robinhood account hit an all-time high for 13,000, and now I'm kind of exercising option contracts again and trying to bring in more money, like a compound effect, penny by penny by penny by penny by penny, before it comes to double digit, to the triple digits. So things are looking a lot better in that case. Other than that, I'm making sure to bring my little artwork guy right here. I think in terms of font and size, I already have the idea from when I did it for my original hat right here, which it's a 2-inch size font, but that was for this style. We'll see if they have, by chance, most likely not, if they have a Futura font, a Futura style for the hats, because I think in terms of like history and what that kind of font represents, fits the best for the hats. But if not, we'll try to go with the next closest thing to it. Which, fun fact, for the Instagram page that I run, where I upload a lot of these videos, Futura is actually what I use for like all that. For this YouTube video that I do, these YouTube videos I do, I use Helvetica. So there's the format for you guys, and it's always bold, by the way. Bold. We don't do italic or I forgot the other styles, but bold. Other than that, that's enough yadding. That's enough chit chat. Let's get move on. Okay, so we're getting the car cleaned up and washed because there's a lot of gunk on it. Post this, we are going to be heading over to Ivory Headwear. So I've got the design, I've got the hat. Hopefully, because they have a hat that's similar to what it is that I have, which is the 1455 style hat, which is what I want. But I think they have a 1450, which isn't exactly what I want to hear, but if it's close enough, identical if not better than the 1455, things are looking good. So we're gonna get the sample hat, post this. We'll look into another hat that I found over at Dick's. That was a good Champs. That was an LA hat in terms of colorway and everything all else. That I want to find the company. I want to get another sample hat, make the next hat, which would be for my sister Celeste, which from there, the last final person, which would be the fourth person, will be my mom, again, the style hat. And then when I finally get done with the first 10, we'll choose out of the 10 to see which one is the better quality, and make the decision of which direction we want to go to. And then from there, we could purchase in bulk, move forward, and truly start getting more people on board with the whole entire design and process of getting these hats out. It's just a matter of getting advertisement right, getting execution and plan of it done and right, so that everything flows better. So that's what we got going on for today. And yeah, a little bit hungry, so I think I might stop by over here and get myself a small little snack, a little burger, just before sushi later. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys here in a little bit. So we've arrived here at Ivory Headwear, and I think I'm gonna leave my camera behind here, so I can really focus up on like explaining the process, not really so much the content thing. I think I might try to record a little bit just on my phone, not really discreetly, but I don't want to put these people at unease. I want them to know that I'm genuinely coming here because I want to work with them. So I'm gonna grab my stuff from here. I'm gonna head inside, and yeah, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna get my stuff ready and get ready to present. I just woke up from a nap, and originally this is the first hat that I bought, which is stay away from that coffee, that's for me. This is by Dorfman Hat Company, just right there, yeah. The original style hat that I wanted was this one from Ivory Headwear, which is style 1455. Alright, fits like this, looks like this, but instead we got one that is 1450, which in terms of how it looks, I feel just a tiny bit more superior to the 1455. At Ivory Headwear, the sample hat, it is $750 for the blanket line. I went over there in person. The people were really cool. I originally wanted to get it done with them, but given that this was going to be a lengthier process and where I had to email them and had to get in touch with their people, I think I might do it for the next one still, because I wanted to get it done today, which is where my patience could have killed me, right, in terms of wallets. I went again over to Lids, got it done, which came out to be let me go look for the receipt real fast. Did I pay only $42? So $42 for the embroidery. I think on top of it, because there was an outside hat, it may have been just a little bit more, because I remember paying let me see, hold on. Regardless, it was like around 42. So if I take 42, I take 10 hats, alright? That's $420 just right there. That, for me, isn't an issue in paying that money, because right now, I've taken note of what the style is, right? Where over at Lids, it is 2-inch memento font for both the first one and the second one, which is cool because their machine, which I'm coming to find out, is a TEMX C1501, right? The model, guys. There you go. Going forward, it might be in my better interest to learn how to do it myself. The style of font that I wanted to try to see how it will look. This is Memento. I want to see how Futura might look on these hats. I like how it looks when I do these small, short entries for my YouTube and Instagram and all this. But I also kind of want to see how it might look on the design of a hat. Memento looks cool and clean. The only thing that I'm not the biggest fan of, right here, for the M, right, you have like long strokes right there that are a little bit thicker, but then when you come to the first stroke right there on that M, thin, versus everything else that's just thick. And what I'm looking for is a little bit more consistency all around in terms of the letter, not where you have long, well, I mean, they're both going to be long, but thick and thin strokes. So, yeah, that's that. We paid $42 for the embroidery plus the hat, which was a custom order. I can't remember. Let me see if I can pull this shit up. I don't think I kept the receipt, because I remember, let me see, city 42 plus 35.36. It's like 77.36 times 10. Let's say I do 10 hats. Holy shit, that's $173.60 approximately to get all these designs, this font and everything all executed through Blitz, which for me right now, what helps me the most is to be able to not only save, but to also learn and develop the skill to do it here at home if I could, if I have to. Right now, currently, I'm looking into selling my machine studio and some shoes, older shoes that I don't really wear or wear at all, to maybe possibly be able to fund and or get my own machine, do it here, buy the material, learn how to do it, and then execute it myself. The only thing that I would really have to be wasting money on, cloth to stitch into the hat and the machine itself. But yeah, other than that, I got myself another book right here, my boy Logic, and I'm gonna go ahead and melt that stuff down right here as well, kind of update it to the style and all that, and get the next hat worked on for the next check. And yeah, other than that, not really much else for me to talk about. We have quite a bit of work to do. This entry was from 2024. Oh wow. Anyways, yeah, I'll catch you guys later, and I'll update you guys once I get that situated.